This is just like yesterday's warm-up, okay? You got to be able to match things up. Reminder, this early release Friday right here is the schedule for Friday. It's also posted on Google Classroom, so if you want to get it there, that's cool. So y'all get out at 2:20 Friday, so you get out at 3:20 today, like normal, and then 2:20 on Friday. Okay, so on the warm-up, we're trying to match things up. Again, when you're given this statement, you want to use it, okay? It's in order, and the order matters. Y'all remember that from yesterday? We said order matters. Cool? So, let's talk about this. Angle R matches up with what letter? So, check it out. The middle letter here matches with what over here? You want to match the middle letter here, so it would be what? Angle A. Very good. Okay. Now, angle K is the last letter here. What does that match with over here? Angle Y. You see how you can just use this statement to help you out? You don't really need the picture. Picture helps sometimes. Angle D matches with angle what? DJ, right? Cool. So those match up. Now, next thing is the side. So JY is my first and last letter here. What's my first and last letter here? DK. Don't forget, if it's a line segment, you got to put a segment on top like that. Okay? Everyone with me? So next one, AK. The last two letters here matches the last two letters here. What's it going to be? RY with a segment on top. And then JR, the first two letters matches the first two letters, which is what? So JR, D, A. Very good. Okay. Now, last one, the whole triangle JYR. So that's first, last, middle is going to be first, last, middle. What's going to be? So J is the first letter. The first letter over here is D. DKA is correct. Very good. And don't forget to put a little triangle in front. Okay. Notation matters as well. So make sure your notation matches what they're asking you. Okay. Cool. Now, I'm going to show y'all a little something while I pass out these papers. 1 second. Song and the dance, and everyone loved it, and that's that. All right, now, here we are. Why did I show you that? Because maybe it'll help you remember the different ones. Yep, look at these. 4 of them are on here. Okay, so there's, when it says side, angle, side, we're going to abbreviate. SAS, side, angle, side, 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 angle, side, angle, 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 side. And then we'll talk about HL, okay? But let's get through these together. This is like our warm-up, so y'all should be pros at this. So let's try this together. Angle O matches what on the other triangle? What do y'all think? Now, check it out. O is after the 2 tick marks. So let's go with P. Does that make sense? What you want to think of is this has been rotated. So it's kind of, think about it going. So O matches with angle P. What does N match with? The N has one arc. What has one arc on the other one? Q, angle Q, right? Okay, that leaves M with what? Okay, angle R. Now you can use A, B, and C to help you answer these next ones. MO matches what? RP. So that's side RP, not angle, my bad. RP with a segment on top. ON matches what? PQ. And MN matches what? So M, close, other way around. RQ, okay? Now, when we say order matters, it really does. So, like, M matches with R, N matches with Q, so it has to be RQ, okay? All right, so at the very bottom, NOM, in order, NOM matches what? Triangle what? QPR, okay? So again, you got to be able to take a picture, match up what angles match up, what sides match up, okay? How's it going? Oh, we're doing notes though. I can give you a copy of this, but you need to do the notes here, right? This won't help you. You can get this later. Okay, so I'm going to put this over here, and I got to move on the front, okay? So, first one. Now, I know in the song, it's the second one. Side, side, side. Okay, let's fill in these blanks. Everyone's with me. This is brand new stuff. This is not that hard. If you're paying attention, you understand it, and you're not listening to stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, SSS, if three sides of one triangle are congruent to three sides of another. Go ahead and put 3 of another triangle, then the triangles are congruent, okay? Now, look at that picture. Does everyone see we got 1 tick mark here, 2 tick marks here, and 3 tick marks here? Do you agree that all the sides are congruent? Right? 1 tick marks match up, 2 tick marks match up, 3 tick marks match up. That means that whole triangle, including the angles, is congruent. Okay? The triangle ABC matches what? Okay? I need you to focus. Take out the headphone. The phone. Please. Okay. I don't want to have to come back here again. Please. So, ABC matches what? What 3 letters? FGH. Okay, now on the other triangle, there are no tick marks here. But do you see how the numbers match up? 3 and 3, 4 and 4, 5 and 5. You can put tick marks if you want. Tick, tick, 2 tick, 2 tick, 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 tick. Okay, so that means these 3 sides are matching. That's SSS, side, side, side. So POE matches what? What do you think? TRY. It's just like some poetry. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Y'all see that? Okay, well, anyway. Now, at the bottom. This is important. This is very important. Okay, this stuff looks easy, but it's easy to mess this up. Y'all ready? I want you to make a little star here. We got to make a little note to ourselves. Okay? So everyone's going to write this, right? If triangles touch, you must label a tick mark. Check it out. I'll let you finish writing. Do y'all see this triangle that I'm pointing to right here? Go. Tell them I said hi and then put it down. Okay, so see that these are touching. They share a side. Would you agree that if they share that side is obviously the same on both sides? It's the same thing, right? So anytime you see triangles touch, I want you to put tick marks on it, okay? Now, I already see 1 tick mark and 2 tick marks, so I'm going to put 3, okay? If you don't label when they touch, you might get some of these wrong. So I'm trying to help you out here. Anytime they're touching, put a tick mark there. Cool? Everyone heard me say it? Everyone wrote it down. Now, you tell me, is this side, side, side? Yes or no? Okay, there's 1 tick marks, There's two tick marks, and they share the third tick mark. So yes, that's SSS. Go ahead and put yes next to that. Can the following be proven by SSS? Yes, yes, yes. Now, what do I need to label on this one? When they're touching, I got to put a tick mark there. Let's do it. I'm going to put 2 tick marks because I already see 1. Now, ladies and gentlemen, don't get tricked by this. Does everyone see I got 1 tick mark matching, 2 tick marks where they're touching? Are these labeled, the other sides? No. Don't label it unless you know that they're the same. Okay? I don't know anything about that yet. So what I'm going to say is this is not SSS. Y'all see that? That side, nothing. That's not SSS. Okay? So go ahead and put no next to that. You literally have to have all the sides labeled for it to be SSS. Cool? All right, that's side. That was the second part of our song. Side. Now here's the first one. SAS. If 2 sides and the included angle. Included. Now, included is a math word. That means between. Check it out. If you feel included, think about like a hug. Okay? You're between the arms of someone. Okay? Included. Included means between. So go ahead and make a little note of that. If you didn't know that, go and put included means between. What does included mean? Everyone else don't know that? Included means between. Go away. Okay, here we go. If 2 sides and the included angle of one triangle are congruent to 2 sides and the included angle of the other triangle, then the 2 triangles are congruent. The whole triangle, every angle, every side. Okay? Now, look up here where I'm pointing. Follow me as I'm going through this, right? Hey, tell them I said hi. Put it away. So, if you see a tick mark, that's a side. Now, what do you call this little curvy thing right here? I call it an arc, whatever you want to call it, okay? But side, this means an angle, and this means a side. Side, angle, side. Do you see how I'm going in order around the edge? Side, angle, side. And if it matches, side, angle, side, then the whole triangle is congruent. All the sides and all the angles. So by SAS, side, angle, side, ABC matches what on the other triangle? FGH. Very good. Okay, now, what if on the next triangle there's no tick marks? You can look for the numbers. 3 and 3, tick, tick. 60 and 60, arc, arc. 9 and 9, 2 tick, 2 tick. Side, angle, side. Okay? You'll see how that works? Side, then an angle, then a side. So MEL matches what on the other triangle? So this thing's been rotated, so M actually matches up with O, so it's going to be ODY, like a beautiful melody. That was a good one, right? Wow. All right, well, so we have side, angle, side, 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 side. Now, the next one. Oh, at the bottom, real quick. What do I need to label right here? They're touching. If you don't put tick marks, you might not know what's going on here, right? So again, side, angle, and then I need to label where they're touching. Another thing real quick. If I see a 90-degree angle on a straight line, what's the other angle next to it going to be? 90, right? 90 plus 90 makes a straight line of 180 degrees, right? Okay, so this is side, 90-degree angle, side, SAS. That's yes, side, angle, side. Okay. Okay, so remember we wrote a little note. If they're touching, you got to label it before you flip it over. Okay. Everybody, I need you to put a star here. There's another thing you have to label. If you don't label it, you might goof up. I don't want you to goof up. Everyone, put in the star, right? I want you to write this down. Okay. Do y'all remember what vertical angles are? Whenever you have an X intersection, they're across from each other, okay? So, label vertical angles with arcs, okay? This is the second thing you have to do. You have to, like, this is so incredibly important because if you forget it, you might mess up, okay? So when they touch, ticks. When they're an X, you put arcs. Now I'm going to do it right now. Don't blink. Watch me do this. Here we go. I see an X, so I'm going to put an arc and an arc. That's it. Does everyone see what I'm pointing at right here? You have to label these on your own. They're not going to be labeled for you. But you know from what we learned in Unit 1, if you see an X across from each other, those are called vertical angles, and they are congruent. Put an arc there, okay? Have I made that clear? Cool. So now, is this side angle side? There's a side, there's an angle, nothing. Side angle, nothing, okay? Don't make this mistake. Don't go side angle to the other triangle side. You can't, you're just looking at one triangle. Side angle, nothing. That's a no, okay? No, not that. Okay, cool. So let's move it, or go to the next page. ASA, okay? Now, ASA is angle side angle. If two angles and the included side, again, that's the side in between, the included side of one triangle are congruent to the two angles and the included side of the other triangle. This is like the last one, but like inverted. So check it out. Arc, tick mark, arc. Angle, side, angle. Angle, side, angle. Y'all see how I'm just going along the edge, and I see them in order. Angle, side, angle, angle, side, angle. Cool. Over here, same thing. I can label 55 and 55 are angles. 4 and 4 are side. 90 degrees an angle. Angle, side, angle. So what does ABC match up with? FGH. What about MON? What do y'all think? What does MON match up with? KEY? No monkeying around. All right. So let's think about this down here. Is this angle side angle? Yes or no? I see the angles. Is there a tick mark between them? No. You don't label it unless they're touching. And I don't know that they're the same. They might be, they may not be. Okay. So in this one, I would say that's not angle side angle because I don't see the tick marks. That's a no. What about the one next to it? What do I need to label when triangles are touching? You got to put the tick mark. You see how important that is? Like you wouldn't get this one right otherwise. Hey, phones, put them away, please. Angle, and I need to put a tick mark because they're touching. There's a reason why we put it there. You only label stuff if you have a reason, okay? So angle, side angle, that is a yes, okay? Cool. All right. Is everyone good on angle, side angle? Now we're moving to AAS, okay? Okay. Now, angle, side angle, 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 side. Those are the last two. Angle, side, angle, 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 side, right? This one is can be confused with angle, side, angle. It says if two angles and a non-included side. Of one triangle are congruent to the corresponding parts of another triangle, then the triangles are congruent, okay? So non-included means not between. Cool? All right, so check it out. on the picture we have angle, angle, and I want you to see this. The side is not between. It's after it, right? So look, angle, then an angle. The side is not here in the middle. Angle, angle, side. Angle, angle, side. That's AAS. So what does ABC match up with if they're both AAS? Okay, DEF. Okay, now look at these below. Is this one angle, angle, side? Okay, so let's follow it. Angle, then an angle, then a side. What do you think? Yes, the side's not between. Cool? Now, a lot of times, this will probably be you eventually. Mr. G, how do you get this and where do you start? So here's what I do. I have three things, right? I'm not going to go the long way. I'm going to go the shortest distance starting at the edge, the end or the edge. Angle, angle, side, or if I go the other way, side, angle, angle, backwards is angle, angle, side. Okay? So the thing you don't want to do is if you have three things, don't start in the middle. I've had some people say, hey, this is angle, side, and then they go all the way over here to angle. You skipped a lot of stuff there. You can't do that. It's angle, angle, side. Okay? So angle, angle, side, this is yes. What do I need to label on the next one? When they touch, you got to put a tick mark there, right? So what is this? Angle, what is that? Is it AAS? What is it instead? Yeah, this is angle, side angle. Do you see how this side is between? It's not after it, it's between them. That's not AAS. So no, it's not AAS, but it is ASA. Okay? You got to see the difference. One has the side between, one has the side after. Okay? Now, there's one more. Y'all ready? One more. But I want to tell you two things that you cannot use, okay? Now, is everyone in here, all my teenage friends here, okay? Everyone in here is mature. None of us make jokes and have crude humor, and none of us would ever laugh at a bad word, right? So here's the deal. We've been using three letters with A's and S's, right? We are not ever going to use ASS in this class, okay? Imagine, okay? ASS actually doesn't work mathematically, okay? I would show you, but the website that I used to use has been removed, which is sad, okay? But it just shows you, like, with an angle and a side and side, you can get the right triangle, but sometimes it gives you the wrong triangle. We don't want to use something that doesn't always work, okay? So this is a long way of me telling you. We cannot use the booty word, okay? So at the very top, go ahead and write angle, side, side, backwards. SSA, no way. Jose, no booty, okay? The other one that doesn't work is AAA. What does AAA remind you of? Batteries. So no booty, no batteries, okay? You can't use SSA or backwards ASS, doesn't work. And you can't use AAA. Here's why. If it has the three of the same angles, it could actually be bigger and still have the same angles. So that's not congruent, so it doesn't work, okay? Okay, no booty, no batteries, that's how it is. All right, now, next thing. HL. Last one. Okay, now I'll stop talking, cool? Now these two words, I don't know if you've heard them before, hypotenuse and the leg, okay? Let me just show you on the picture. Hypotenuse, HYPOTENUSE. Hypotenuse. I'll make that, I know some people haven't even seen this word before. Hypotenuse is right there and right there. Okay? It's across from the right angle, across from 90 degrees, the hypotenuse. Okay, y'all heard that before? Hypotenuse? And then you have legs. the legs are next to the 90-degree angle. They're the perpendicular sides. Those are called legs. Hypotenuse and the leg. Those are our two blanks up here. So if the hypotenuse and a leg of one triangle are congruent, okay? So in this case, ABC is matching up with DFE. Cool. Now, how do you tell when it's HL? Let me show you. Let's follow this around. So what is this right here? That's an angle. What are these tick marks right here? A side. And what is this right here? A side. Wait a minute. Mr. Gonzalez said I can never use SSA or backwards. So how does that work? Well, here's the deal. The booty word, okay, only works if it's a what kind of triangle? What kind of triangle is this? A right triangle. If it's a right triangle and you find yourself about to write ASS, don't write that word, okay? You're going to instead write HL, okay? Here's why. The only time angle side side works is if it's a right triangle, and if it's a right triangle, that means you call them a hypotenuse and a leg, okay? So again, if you find yourself tempted to write the booty word, don't do it. Just check if it has a right angle, and if it does, you're going to call it HL. Okay? Does everyone understand? No booty word, HL, if it's a right triangle. Now, we are nearly, almost, kind of getting out of time here. We still have like 6 minutes. You can already start, if you'd like, the practice at the bottom. Remember, you have to label two things. Where do they touch? Put a tick mark. And then also, if there's an X, you put arcs on the vertical angles. And then you can tell me on the bottom, what are those classifications? Is it angle, side, angle? Side, angle, side? Angle, side, angle? Angle, angle, side? All right? Try 1 through 8. We're going to for sure go over that tomorrow because we're running out of time here. But that's it for our notes.